So one thing that's been bothering me about this car is its ass. She don't look right because the taillights are missing. I just want it to look a little bit more complete. My taillights, when I first bought them, were very weather checked, cracked, and I kind of built my own a couple years ago. We'll see if they still look good. They kind of go with the same theme, but if not, we'll come up with something else. But for now, I want to pull everything out of this dusty box and figure out if I like what I came up with before and see if it still flows with the car. So let's go. License plates. 2015. That's the last time I drove that car, or when I first bought it. Got one of these license plate buckets. I'm just gonna set this off to the side. Just kind of want to see the taillights. So yeah, as you can see, I completely murdered my housings. So these are the taillights I ended up going with. Just what are they, 5x3? Sure. But they kind of emulate the stock ones. You can kind of see what I was going for there. Like, kind of want to put this together. Do I have to put it together? I think I can pre-put it together and then put it on the car. Maybe I was gonna paint something? I don't know. Should I paint these black? Let's paint these black. That'd probably look better. We're gonna paint these black. Clean these. Clean those. Ooh, those are darker red. Shoot. Are they? We may run these in the middle. Yeah, they're a little bit darker. Shoot! Still might look good. We're gonna give it a shot. So I don't want to have to buy all new ones again. So I think I used 2 sets of them on a C10 project before. I guess we will find out. All right, okay. Plan, let's go. There we go. Driver's side taillight all assembled. So obviously that's my reverse light. I think I'm gonna use these 2 as brakes and that one is turn, or maybe just that one is brake and those 2 is turn or something like that. How I'm gonna wire it up, because I'm trying to keep it super simple. I was gonna paint that trim silver black, but because I'm gonna leave all the trim on there silver, I think it'll match nicely. And I just have like a trailer marker light on the side here, extra precaution. Basically all I did was well, I can't say basically, but I gutted the entire housing from what I remember. And then I took a piece of ABS plastic and I melted it and I bent it to fit the contour. And then I slowly trimmed it out until it completely fit in there. And then cut everything out to fit these taillights exactly. Because if you know, like, these taillights are, nobody remakes them. And if you want to buy another set, they're very expensive. And then you just end up with garbage again anyway. So I think this is a very good replacement for what was there. But we'll see. Next thing I want to do, because I took all of this caulk out of here, I'm gonna just go ahead and paint this because this is raw. So I'm gonna clean this up, paint this. And while this is drying, I'll assemble the other side, and then we'll start throwing this all together and see how it looks. Got the passenger side all assembled. And then I started wiring it. Got extra loom because it's got to come in on the driver's side there. And then I just kind of wrote down what color wire does what. And I'm just going to tape that into the inside. So when I go to wire the car, I'm going to create a pigtail that connects to the end of this. And then it all just goes into, you know, the chassis harness. So these can just be plug and play. It'd be nice. But I think I could just put that one in. And then I'm going to go ahead and wire up the driver's side. And I kind of want to light them up to see what they look like. Got the passenger side taillight bolted in. But before I go any further, I noticed I gotta put this piece in first. And then these are the two top pieces, like almost like a rain gutter on the top of the taillight. But as you can see, they're like a pearl silver color. That doesn't match at all. So we're gonna paint these a textured black. Same thing with this. This is just a black plastic. But it also doesn't have like a license plate light. And I guess I kind of want to be legal. So I got one of these things right here. I think I'll drill a hole, put that up in there, and then I'll wire that to it. And because my fuel tank, I don't have the filler neck going through here anymore, I got to rig up a license plate just to be able to just bolt to this. That shouldn't be too hard. May have to shave these things down a little bit in order to make sure it's nice flush and pretty far back. But I just want to knock these little pieces out, and then that will be enough time for those things to dry by the time I get done wiring the driver's side taillight and put that in. All right, so a mess and a half later, car's got taillights. Yeah, I like these a lot. They definitely go with the theme of the car. Actually used like a vinyl rubber adhesive strips that I had lying around, and that seemed to work out great to cover that up. Got the harness coming through here for each tail light, and then the center light for the license plate light. So I think I'm going to strip some of these, at least they're running in the ground and stuff, just run it over the battery, and I want to see what this thing look like when it's all lit up. Yup, that's pretty sick, in my opinion anyway. So the middle ones will be the stop lights, brake lights, but I also am going to run like a third brake light all the way across the top of the windshield. So that'll tie into that, and then the two sides will be the blinkers. I just have it hooked up crudely, as you can see, to make the running lights work. Oh, that's so cool. Yep, I like that. Yep, I like these a lot. I like these a lot. They have like kind of a cyberpunk kind of mean look to them. Yeah, geez, I like it. It's just what I'm trying to say. I like it. I'm a little speechless because of how kind of freaking cool those things turned out. Because like I said, you can't buy them. Nobody makes aftermarket taillights for these. Nobody makes reproduction taillights for these things. So you got to come up with something. This is my solution, and I freaking dig it. If you guys made it this far in the video, drop me a like, hit the subscribe button, because I got a lot more coming up for this car, and hopefully have it on the road soon. Getting a lot of parts coming in finally. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next one.